Your event is starting. Alrighty, let's see. Has my event started? Your event is starting. Alrighty, let's see. Yep, cool. Very nice. Alrighty. Gonna wait just a couple seconds here. But welcome one and all to our Devastation Day 2 drafting. So, gonna get right into it in the Intermediate Swiss Draft League. But I'm gonna wait just a couple seconds to get some people in here. And I will start. Day 2 drafting. Just making sure my levels look fine. Someone said in the previous video that I was a little soft. I don't notice that in this video, but let me know if there is any sort of like hiccup or whatever. I definitely want to correct that as soon as possible if that's the case. So, how's everybody's Tuesday? Doing good? Hope so. Has anybody drafted Our Devastation yet? I'm liking it so far. Definitely felt bad about the Simic deck that I drafted. It was really good. I was just missing on some triggers and some crucial plays. So, but that's part of it for draft at the very beginning. So, but here, let's see. Gotta check and see if that took me live. Yeah, it did. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'm just gonna get right into it for the Our Devastation on Cat Intermediate Draft. 12 tickets. All right, now I'm in the queue. Looks good and sounds good, man. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate that. I also put up a chat feed in the actual window now, so it should be working well. So that way everybody can see who I'm talking to. I looked at the video yesterday that I posted that didn't have the chat on the actual video, and it looked like I was just a crazy person answering myself. So, that card's good for this card and this card. That's a good point. You know, I should really, like that kind of stuff. That's silly. So, all right, Witty out in the player draft queue. What's wrong with your sound? I don't know. Someone yesterday said that my sound was off, so I didn't know. Okay, so this is the first pack. Ominous Sphinx. Ooh, probably the pick. Ominous Sphinx is so good. Everything else in this pack is just gravy, though. Ugh, so much. Feral Prowler, Sandwalla. Striped River Winder. Riddle form, I kind of like it, but I'm not hot on it now after playing with it yesterday. It needs to be a little bit more powerful, like spells heavy deck for that card to be useful, especially for blocking and attacking. I think Ominous Sphinx is the pick here. Let's go with that first. Snap Sphinx. Yep, I did, Tony. No drafts yet, but pre-release was a blast. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun at the pre-release. The pre-release is always a lot of fun. Tragic Lesson, Striped Riverwinder, Sandblast, Spellweaver Eternal. Those are the picks I'm looking at right now. Ronus is Stalwart. Probably going to go with the Riverwinder here. It's just a blowout. And getting to the bombs early is pretty good. Honestly. Sandblast is great too because it's removal. But yeah, let's stay in blue for now. Ronus' Stalwart is very good, but I mean obviously you have to exert it. But flyers are good for the Aven Reedstalker. A 2/3 for around 4. Yeah, let's go with that. You're right. You're right. You're right. What up, Patrick? Yeah, you actually got in here a little earlier. Aerial Guide. Ooh, and Tenacious Hunter. This is pretty good. That's pretty good. Avon of Enduring Hope is okay, not great. Sunset Pyramid is actually pretty good. Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs is pretty decent. Pretty decent. Tenacious Hunter and Aerial Guide. That's what I'm looking at right now. I think Aerial Guide is probably the pick here because we got this flying thing going on. I'm liking it so far. Frontline Devastator is also very good. A 4/4/4/4 though isn't terrible. It's just that double green. I dropped something. I dropped my fidget spinner. Let's go with Aerial Guide because it's a 3-mana 2/2 that can give something else flying. So I think that's amazing. Sword of Solidarity is busted good. I like that card a lot. Cunning Survivor is also pretty decent now that I realize that there's so much stuff for cycling and discarding in the set. Probably want to go with Sword of Solidarity because it can just go wide so quickly. But Sandblast is also good. Do we want to go blue-white flyers, basically? Is that the deck we want to make? Let's try Steward of Solidarity. I'm not sure Sandblast will wheel, but I want to make sure that we're getting our creatures kind of early on. Imaginary Threats, Countervailing Winds. Screecher is here. A 3/1 flyer is not bad. Not great. A 5-mana 3/3 that gains me 3 life isn't terrible. And I mean, we're still kind of light on the top end, so I'm not too upset about picking this guy right here. Imaginary Threats can just be a total blowout if you play it correctly, but sometimes it's just a cycle. So I think let's go with Avon here. Yeah, Avon is really good. Yeah, I agree with you, Jables. Is it Jables? Gables? Gideon's Defeat, not terrible. God Pharaoh's Faithful. This is rewarding us for playing in blue. I think that's cool. And it's a 1-drop, so it's an 0/4 blocker. I think that's fine. Act of Heroism is okay. Again, Riddle Form, if I had a spell-heavy kind of situation going on, I would pick into Riddle Form. But because I don't yet, it just doesn't seem worth it at the moment. Striped Riverwinder is wheeled, so let's kind of go with our 1-drop here, God Pharaoh's Faithful. Just because it's an 0/4 that can block a body, and that 4 toughness is very relevant. Another Avon. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like the River Serpents too. It's just my top end's getting a little heavier, and I want to make sure that I've kind of got my curve. I'm just thinking about my curve when I'm looking at it. Getting into another 3/3 flyer for 5 though is really good. So, yeah, blue-white flyers is pretty solid. D. Gables, to be precise. Oh, I see. Probably going to go with Unquenching Thirst here. That card's great removal. Really liking that pick here for this pack. Strategic Planning or... Yeah, super curious to see the 0/4. I mean, it blocks mostly everything. It's really good. It's not bad at all. Strategic Planning is probably the pick here. Yeah, let's go with that. Gideon's Defeat again. Another Riddle Form. Another Striped Riverwinder. Well, you know what, Riverwinder, I'm gonna pick you, but I'm probably not gonna play you. So let's put you in the sideboard. 2 of them. Tragic Lesson isn't that great. White kind of dried up immediately, so that's good or bad. I'm not really sure yet. I can't see the whole pack. Okay, sorry about that. Let me make it a bit smaller. Yeah, let's go with Tragic Lesson here. Wow, 3 Riverwinders. Okay, let's just pick the Riverwinder and, you know, have fun with that. uh, Cunning Survivor, Crooked Condemnation, Grizzly Survivor. I think Cunning Survivor's pretty decent. If we get into some stuff. Countervailing Winds is probably the card to pick here. Gideon's Defeat, why not? Thanks for pointing that out, Tony, by the way. Jolt. What up, Jolt? Looks good there. Thanks, buddy. All right, we're on to, I believe, pack 2. Nope, gotta grab an island. Yeah, Blue-White Flyers. Look like we're getting into that. I'm really excited about that, too. Probably might put in Riverwinder in the main deck. Earthshaker, Kinners. It's okay. Yeah, it's the Eternalized guy. Consigned to Oblivion is pretty decent. Sandblast. Nothing really in this pack for us. Yeah, I'm just probably going to go with the Sandblast. Yeah, I don't really see anything else in here besides Consign. Yeah, Full Art Island is payoff, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah. If I could splash with Consign, it would be great. I think Sandblast, with what we're doing right now, is a little bit better. But I'll keep it open for Consign for a minute. I think but I think both of these cards are great. I just think a straight up kill spell versus a you know, bounce. You know. Let's go with Consign. 2 mana bounce versus a 3 mana kill is, or almost kind of kill. It's not really. It can not kill sometimes. Spellweaver. Active Heroes, and there's like no white in this pack or blue. This is a poopy one here. Ruin Rat is quite good. We're splashing into some black. Ruin Rat would be the card we want to put kind of in there. Lethal Sting is okay. You think Riddle Form is pretty solid? I think it is too. I think that like the last game I played yesterday, though, I didn't have enough spells to kind of turn it online enough. So you kind of have to work for that card, and I just didn't have it. Unraveling Mummy is okay. Obelisk Spider is also good. Yeah, I think Lethal Sting is probably great too. But the problem with Lethal Sting is, I mean, you have to have a creature on the board. I think Ruin Rat is going to help a lot more with blocking situations than you think. Let's go with Ruin Rat. Mirage Mirror. Oh, wow, I got past Mirage Mirror? Oh, dang. Now, if you guys saw the draft yesterday, like Mirage Mirror just destroyed my face. So I'm probably going to go with that. Proven Combatant will likely wheel, and I'll get that whenever it comes back around. But yeah, Mirage Mirror is so good. 3 mana and then 2 to just copy whatever, like another Sphinx or another Aven or another Aerial Guide. It's great. I'm going to pick Mirage Mirror here. Proven Combatant, Unquenchable Thirst. Oketra's Avenger, that card is great too. Proven Combatant will probably wheel. Oketra's Avenger is great though. Let's go with Oketra's Avenger. I like that pick. Gideon's Defeat, Hour of Promise, Proven Combatant again. Wow, there's 3 of them back to back. Well, you've made your point. Let's go with Proven Combatant. Another Proven Combatant. Wow, an Unsummon, great card. Another Consigned to Oblivion. See, I would probably pick Unsummon over Consigned to Oblivion because I mean they do the same thing, but 1 mana. Obviously, Oblivion is the kicker, but that's if we're splashing into black, and right now it's not likely. Let's go with Unsummon here. Mirror Mage was great in my pre-release deck. Yes, I saw that it was doing a ton of work in a bunch of other people's decks when I played the pre-release. Unsummon again? Is that just a pick? Vizier of the True is pretty decent. I think I'm just going to take the removal here, though. Yeah, let's go with the removal. Refuse to cooperate. Solitary Camel. This card is actually pretty decent because of the lifelink ability. Let's go with that. I think we're out of the black situation. We may keep Consign in the deck, though. Just Sandblast from this pack. Yeah. Acts of Heroism, Unraveling Mummy. Wow, got this far? Jeez. Nobody is in zombies, apparently. Act of Heroism is probably the pick here, just based on what's in this pack. Probably won't use it, though. Proven Combatant again. Farm to Market. Nice. Not too bad. Farm to Market, Proven Combatant. Those are my two picks here. Let's go with the removal spell. Yeah, so glad. So Proven Combatant in this one. We don't have a lot of spells kind of going on here. So let's go with a Gideon's Defeat, just in case we can sideboard against another blue-white or white-green or whatever. Cunning Survivor. And Dutiful Servants. Let's sort this out a little bit. Wow, Gideon of the Trials is in my pack. That was nice. Really appreciate that. We got Gideon of the Trials, and that's basically, yeah. Yeah, Gideon of the Trials is the pick there. Rewarded, yes, Patrick. Wow. Archfiend of Ifnir got passed? Huh? What? Oh my god. That is absurd. Dude, what? How do you not take Archfiend of Ifnir? What? I mean, if we're staying blue-white, I mean, Cartouche of Knowledge is the pick. But do I not just take Archfiend of Ifnir? I mean, it's a 5/4 flyer for 5. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I want to take it so bad right now, because it's a blowout in limited. I'm taking it. I'm taking it because I mean, yeah, I'm taking it. Archfiend of Ifnir. Trial of Ambition. Yeah, I took it. I could not resist that. That is crazy. Trial of Ambition is also very good. Yeah, don't let them have it, Tony. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go with Trial of Ambition here. Wow, that is absurd. I'm kind of in shock right now. Hieroglyphic Illumination is the pick here, probably. Because we have our cycling now. Yeah, let's go with Hieroglyphic Illumination. I mean, what? Approach the Second Sun, that's funny. Decision Paralysis, Festering Mummy, Gift of Paradise. Let's see. Approach of the Second Sun would be hilarious, but let's kind of go for yeah, I'm gonna have to grab Fixing if I want to run the trial. Or Archfiend, sorry. Decision paralysis is probably the pick here. I'm still kind of shell-shocked from that situation with the Archfiend. Let's see. Really need mana fixing now if we want to run these double blacks. Yeah, I need a desert for the camel for sure. Grasping Dunes is probably something to pick in this pack. Although Labyrinth Guardian is really good. Yeah. Let's go with Labyrinth Guardian and kind of hope we get a different thing. Camel's good. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I just think that I definitely need to make sure that my curve is nice. And the only card that needs a desert in the entire deck is the camel, so I can take it out if we need to. Supply Caravan, Trial of Solidarity. What does this do? Yeah. Basically a swing. Let's go with Trial here. I like that pull. Let's see. Desert the Curse, Scorched Earth, Shimmer Scale Drake. Another great flyer. I think I'm probably just going to take out the black. Archfiend is great. Shimmer Scale is great. But staying in 2 colors seems to be the better pull for me. But yeah, getting past Archfiend is dumb. That's dumb. That's real dumb. A little slow, but really good. Reduce is okay. Sparring Mummy is fairly okay. Let's go with Sparring Mummy here. See, the reason I like the Cartouche of Knowledge here is because it helps in, like, of course, getting these flyers that, you know, getting these things that aren't flyers flying and drawing me a card. So being able to fill up my hand again. That's what I like this card for. Honed Copish is okay. Let's go with the Cartouche here. New Perspectives. Aerial Wind Guide got passed. Probably the pick here for me. This is a pretty decent deck. Yeah, wheeling that Cartouche was great. That was awesome. Let's go with Aven Wind Guide here. A little top heavy so far. Scarab Feast. Tormenting Voice. I mean, I'm not gonna play any of this, but just to make sure we don't have anything to deal with, let's grab his Tormenting Voice. That's fine. Gate to the Afterlife. I mean, nothing important here. I got the gold flyer back. Yeah, that was silly. Honed Kopesh is actually pretty decent. Hazard Monument, no problem. There we go. That was the draft. Wow. I'm real happy about that. So I need to take out probably 1 card here to have a decent playing situation. Probably Godpharaoh's Fateful. That looks like the card to take out. Maybe Trial of Solidarity. Actually, Solitary Camel, because I don't have any deserts. Couldn't think of the word. Yeah, let's take out Solitary Camel. It's kind of useless to us if we don't have deserts. Your deck looks really fun. Thanks, Phage. I appreciate that. Let me group creatures separately. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. Basically 13 with Gideon and 14 with the Mirage Mirror. Patrick, this deck looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks. It looks like a ton of fun. I can't believe that I got past Archfiend Vifdir, but Jesus. I was like, I mean, I can't play it, but oh my god. Let's see. Anything else from up here? I want to pick sparring. Gideon's Defeat would be great sideboard. Let's see. Striped Riverwinder. I think I'm good, actually. Hone Kopesh may make a slot for decision paralysis, where decision paralysis is. Although decision paralysis can be like a total blowout sometimes. I think I'm actually good, honestly. Let me sort by color and group them. Oop, combine groups. Yeah, a lot more heavy on blue for sure. Yeah, Patrick, I think staying blue-white is definitely correct. Yeah, I just couldn't find anything else in black that I liked whenever I was getting past, so. Let's kind of go down a little bit. I think 7-9 is a good spread. Got a good spread. That was a Bill Burr reference there if you didn't know that. Got a good spread. The only cards that we need that are in double white and blue are Gideon, of course, and Ominous Sphinx. I think it's fine, though, for what we're kind of doing. Didn't draw a card. Yeah, it's not great. Hone Kopish is okay. Let me look at my curve. Not terrible. A little slow. I think it's good, though. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go to round 1. Wow, that was a really great draft. Again, getting Archie Nifnir. Stupid. But, I mean, I couldn't not pass it. Like, it was just... That was just too good. All right, let's go to the first match. I won the die roll. Yes. Let's see here. Okay, I'm good. Just saw a draft where someone got past Bolus. Ugh. I mean, even if you're not playing Bolus, I would still, like, you know, keep it. I'm actually going to keep this in because we have cycling, we have a flyer, and we have to deal with an attacking or blocking creature. So this is actually decent because it helps me with my doubles. So I'm going to keep and cycle away Hieroglyphic at the end of their turn. But yeah, that's silly to get past a Bolus. I can't even comprehend that. All right. Play out in Island. Pass the turn. That's just dumb. All right, I'm going to turn my sound down just a tiny bit. Did you do anything on your turn? All right. Cycling, Hieroglyphic Illumination. We'd like to get probably a Proven Combatant with that. That'd be nice. Or a Labyrinth Guardian. That's fine. That way we have a turn 2. Play out the Labyrinth Guardian. Yeah, that was exactly this point. Yeah, exactly. I don't see how you couldn't not, like, I don't know. Like, if I saw a card like that, I would just be like, you know what, I'm going to take it. I'm not going to play it because it's really difficult to play with, obviously. But at the same time, like, holy crap, guys. Like, I don't know how much Bolus is right now. I see probably, like, I would assume, like, between 12 and 15 or maybe 18 tickets. Let's see. Just get out Arrow Guide here and just start swinging for face. Great. Also, I was watching Kenji's videos yesterday and noticed that unwinding thing that was happening on the stream yesterday, it's if you do Control Z. Now, that I wasn't doing Control Z for myself, but my opponent may have been. And that can unwind the entire game, like replay it again. So Be aware of that until they fix it or do an update. Devotee of Strength. Very nice. Wow. Okay, we're getting some good stuff. All right, so let's go into just attacks. Yep. It's coming at you for 4 in the face. In the air. Can't block me. And there you go. So what I can do this turn is I can, if he decides to attack out, I can kill his Devotee of Strength, or if he just decides to build his board, I can just play an Aven Reedstalker. Nice. I mean, he's just going to hit me for 3. Okay. That's fine. I'll take the 3 for now, actually. Magmaroth. No problem. Play out my Reedstalker here. Oh, this deck is good. I like this a lot. Oh, Decision Paralysis. Just going to swing out again. Give Labyrinth flying. Coming at you for 6 in the air. It's a race. I hope I win. Going down to 8. All right, so basically, yeah. I'll just Decision Paralysis and swing out again. And then that'll go take them down to 2. They won't untapped. They won't untap, and then that's game. Easy peasy. This deck's working a lot better than the deck yesterday. Cartouche of Strength. Nice. What are you going to fight? Gonna fight Aerial Guide. That's fine. Can still kick your butt. Anyway. Yep. All right. Swing out for 4. Play out the Drake. Whoop, cast. I always forget that the cycling cards have a caster cycling. Pass turn. 5 in the air. And they don't untap. So, I'm not sure what else you got for me. Yeah, okay, cool. Really not interested in taking anything out, honestly. I think we're good. Although Striped Riverwinder could be something to put in here, just simply based on, you know, having to race his board. So, GG, yeah, that was great. That was a great game 1. I think I'm good, honestly. Let's go to game 2. Alrighty. I assume you're going to play first. Superhero time before the win. Thanks. I really need to actually get a a new username or a new account on MTGO because like I used Superhero for a little bit and then like I changed back to Terran the Human because it was just like easier for some people to say. But I love Superhero because it's like super fireball basically. All right, let's see what this is. Aerial guide. Hieroglyphic illumination, sandblast. I like this because I can cycle on turn 1 and hopefully draw into some mana. But if we're playing out Aerial Guide on turn 3, I would feel pretty bad. But I'm on the draw, so I'm feeling good. Pass and turn. God Pharaoh's Faithful. Not bad, not bad. Just need a white now. Gonna pass turn. So if I draw into a white with the next 2 cards, I can play God Pharaoh's Faithful, Cartouche of Knowledge, pass, gain a life, draw a card. So that seems pretty good, honestly. And have a 1/5 flyer, basically. 2 mana. What do you got? Nothing? Nope. Ronus is Stalwart. Okay. Not bad. Gonna cycle this for blue. Shimmer Scale Drake, no problem. Again, this is, you know, the gamble I take. Yeah. I did get Unquenchable Thirst, though. Excuse me. I'll just be cycling away the Drake. Excuse me. Jesus. Yeah. Take 2, cycle the Drake. Just got a lot of stuff that I can do on once I get 3 mana. And I'm okay with that. I could have cycled the Drake on this turn and maybe got into a white mana, played God Pharaoh this turn, but I wanted to see if they think I may have like a sensor or something up. Yeah, just swing at me for 2. Yep. Burning Fist. Ooh. Oof. Eek. Ooh. Let's cycle the Drake away. See if we can get... Oh, we got an island. Which isn't terrible. Because we have our Aven Guide here. Not Aven Guide, Aerial Guide. Played our 2/2. Pass turn. Probably be taking 6 to the face this following turn. Really need white mana. I'll Unquenchable Thirst, Burning Fist if we don't get into some white mana. Ooh, ouch. Turn your Ronus into a 1/1. Yeah. Can I exert Ronus? Yep. Ouch, that haste damage. Taking what? 6, 7, 8. Go to 10. Can't block there. We'll die here. I'll just not block, honestly. Take 8. Seeing the Sphinx kind of ones makes me play a mono blue Sphinx deck. They are so sweet. Yeah, I think it's really cool, honestly. Yep. This will be a quick match if I don't draw anything important. Ugh. Well, I've got the decision paralysis, so that's something that can kind of keep me for a turn. So let's just attack in. But I do want to get in some damage this turn. Ugh. Ouchie. All right, we got 5 mana on board for him. Ooh, I forgot to do the thing. I think I'm dead now because I forgot to do it. I forgot the trigger. Oh, man. That was my fault. I mean, I'm at 2. I mean, I'm not dead. I'm just, you know, teetering on death. That was a bad misplay. Do you have a shock at me? Game 3. Yeah, sorry, Patrick. Yup. That was a bad misplay. Let's see. Active heroism. No. Striped River Winder. Could be something. Let's take out Aven Windguide here and put in a River Winder. Actually, no, because then I'll be even worse off. Let's take out Aven and put in a River Winder. I like that a little bit better, so at least I can kind of get in there with, well, it's 5, not over 7. Ugh, this is hard. I feel like I'm good again. I just did a dumb play because I'm a dum-dum. Dutiful servants. You think the white 1-drop isn't good for the matchup? Yeah. Let's take that out and put in Dutiful Servants. I like that idea. Because it's a 2/5. Excuse me. I think 5's a little bit better than the 4. Probably going that way. Yeah. Sure. All right, I'll play first. Yes. Well, one of these days I'll get, the correct mana in my hand. It's crazy how frequently this happens to me. I have a cycling. I have a sifting card. Nope. This is a bit better. I like this. Because you get Steward on turn 2, Cartouche on turn 3. Exert, make a 1/1. I'm okay with that. Deciding whether to mulligan to 6 cards. Let's see if there's going to be a... If there's a land on top, I may keep it. But I doubt it. I'd actually probably prefer a creature, honestly. Or a removal spell. Mulligan to 6 cards? I'll keep. Wow, he mulliganed to 6. You mulliganing to 5? It can happen, for sure. Usually a follow mulligan is, you know, obviously worse, but like worse, and usually it's like just a terrible, more terrible hand. Excuse me. I'm not a fan of that. So. Come on, Ruiner. Dutiful Servant. I'll keep that on top, actually. Yeah, Dutiful Servant is like great if you can get it kind of rolling. Let's play out a plains, not a swamp, and pass the turn. Okay. Come on, Ruiner. You gotta say okay. Waiting on you, baby. I mean, there's a lot of people online playing right now, so the lag is real too. So. Doo-doo. Yep. All right, let's get out the servant. Pass turn. Turn 3 will be exert, cartouche, draw a card. Yep. I like this this hand a lot better than the last game. No turn 2 for him though. That's not good. Good for me though. I don't even win guide. Oh. All right, let's I think the only 1-drops we have are the Proven Combatants. If we drew into them, that would be cool. Now, I could have saved that for the 1/1 Vigilance Warrior to make a 2/2 Vigilance Flyer. That would have been really cool. But I'm kind of looking to outpace a little bit. Really wanting to draw into some land so I can kind of ensure that the next couple plays will be decent. Oh, yes. Yes. Swinging for 3 here is probably better than making the 1/1, honestly. But once I play out the Aven Wind Guide, that would give my 1/1s flying. So I'm just going to swing out for 3 here. I think that's fair. Come on, Ruiner. Play a little bit faster. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. Yeah, you think attack? Yeah, I attacked Patrick, yeah. 3 mana. Devotive Strength. Great card. All right. Oh, very nice. How much? I'm just going to get out Gideon because that's stupid. +1. He can't do anything. Swing out for 3 again. I like that idea. The next turn I'll just swing for 7. Gideon is so good. Now, if he draws the crocodile and just hits Gideon in the face, then I'm, you know, there's nothing I can do. Oh, he did. That's funny. That's kind of sad, but funny. Yeah, has anyone pulled Gideon in real life? I actually did for a game day. I won 2 rounds, got a pack, and then pulled a Gideon. It was really cool. Yep. Oh, man, that's just absurd. That guy's crazy good. All right, so... I could play Labyrinth Guardian because it's just going to be a chump for the crocodile. Yeah, Patrick, that was brutal. That sucked, honestly. Or I could play the Shimmer Scale Drake and get in for 6 in the air the following turn. Let's do... Actually, let's cycle Shimmer Scale Drake because I want to be a little bit greedy. See if I get something worth my time. Again, I'm doing this in main phase 1, so I probably should have waited. Farm. That at least helps me out a little bit, knowing that I can destroy his crocodile. Gonna swing again in the air. Pulled a Gideon after spending store credit from a Pokemon tournament on 2 almost cat packs. Fat packs? Almond fat packs? Is that... Going to 11. Also got Nissa. I wanted to see some out of the previous. Yeah. Nissa's great. I think the blue-green Nissa is actually being underutilized a little bit. It just seems like it's a lot better than people think it is. You know what? I'm going to take that like a man. Because I have a spell that can kill it the following turn. Magmaroth. Oof. Aerial Guide. Let's see. Whenever you cast non-creature spell, remove a counter. Yeah. What I may do is I may swing with the Steward and then play out Avon and double block the crocodile. And then the following turn farm the Magmaroth. I think that's pretty fair. Actually, let's play Dutiful Servant because it's got a bigger butt. A bigger butt. I like that idea a little bit better. Yeah. Because Dutiful Servant can block Magmaroth, and so he may not attack with it this turn. He will probably attack with Crocodile, and if he does, then I can just double block. He'll probably kill the Servant, but I'll kill his Croc. And that is okay. 5 cards in hand, though, so he may have like some kind of like overcome or something like that. If that's the case, then I'm just dead. But we'll find out. Cartouche of Strength! Ugh! So good. Just dumb. Yeah, fight the servant. 6-inch trampler now. Ugh. Oh, he's going to kill the Steward. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, red-green big stuff has to be a terrible matchup for this deck. It is a terrible matchup for this deck, for sure. You just going to swing out? Yeah, I'll kill your Croc. Do it. Yes. Go down to 9. Gonna kill the servant. That's fine. Okay. Can't really do anything else besides farm on this turn. So I guess I'll just pass. But that's real dumb. Real dumb. Whew. Could have attacked in probably. Or can attack in actually. Whoop. Hey. I wanted to get all the cartouches, have all the trials though. Yeah, dude, the cartouches and trials, like if you get them in your packs, they're actually ridiculous. They're not terrible at all, honestly. So I'm leaving myself open, so he attacked into me. So he'll have 5 or he'll have 4 if he lays another land. So he didn't get to lay a land, which is fine. And we will just farm that guy and take 2. Go down to 7. Yep. Three. Another magma. Why? Good gravy. Let's see. Is this what? 4 mana? 3 mana? Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Why are you making this hard on me? So I have the aerial guide I can play out. So let's play this out. You don't really get the flavor of farm to market. Me neither. I think it's kind of dumb, honestly. I feel like it's the dumbest keywords, like phrasings, possible. So let's see what happens here. Really, deck? I mean, why? Why, though? Actually, why? Okay, I'm just going to pass turn. I'm not going to attack into that guy. I swear, like, anytime I use a draw spell in this game, or scry, it's always like, land. You know you wanted to land. I'm like, come on, deck. I believed in you. I mean, it'd be nice if I drew the Sphinx, I guess. Much better audio today. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what was going on yesterday. I did tweak this a little bit, so just to make sure that the setup worked well. Alrighty, what you got for me? You got 5 mana now, so you can swing in for 4 with your Devotee. Blur of Blades? Ouch. Yeah. He's a 5/5. Ouch. This is a really hard matchup to do. Got those lands out of the way at least. Yeah, I did. It's just, you know, take 4 or take 5, basically. Neither of these have trample, right? Just making sure, because that is dumb. Just absurd. All right. Oh, congratulations, deck. You officially infuriate me. Okay, I have Guardian here. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. I can play out. Let's see. No, that's it. That's game. All right. Let's go to game 2. Tony, you lied to me. You said I got the lands out of the way. You lied to me, man. Why'd you lie to me? Why you lie to me like that, man? I trusted you. I trusted you, Tony. Okay. All right, let's go to game 2. I would like to play first. Hey, Proven Combatant, we haven't seen you the entire time. This is actually pretty decent, so I can do Proven Combatant turn 1, Hieroglyphic Illumination turn 2, and then cycling if we need to. A 1 mana 1/1 is pretty terrible, but a 4 mana 1 for 6 is not bad that you play later in the game. So, not awful, but not great. All right, pass turn. Okay. Evolving Wilds. Aw. That means we're playing a 3-color deck. That's not exciting, or that is not exciting. I don't know. Let's swing it for 1. Excuse me. Yep. Can cycle or do Hieroglyphic Illumination? Probably Hieroglyphic Illumination. Because I have 4 mana already. Would like to get a 5th. Then I can play. Yep. Winning the life race on turn 2. Blue-red? Blue-red spells or what? Yeah. Oh no! That was my bad. I'm okay with that because I'm not going to be playing anything on this turn anyway, so. Just keep drawing that mana. All right. So now I can cycle and cycle. All right. Blur of Blades? Why would you do that? Yep. I can't play the 2. That's fine, but, you know, my entire turn is now open to do whatever I want, so. That's cool. Playing Control and Limited is extremely difficult, I feel, unless you have, like, a ton of pieces. So, if he does, then we're screwed. But if not, then it's fine. You may have one of the enchantments here to lock down my creature. That would suck. Or a Punch Ring Blow. That would suck too. Aerial Guide. And this following turn, I can actually eternalize my guy. Let's see if you want to swing out at that or block it. That would be funny. No? Okay. Make a 4/4. Pass turn. Got 7 damage coming at you. You know, I am glad now, deck. Thank you for giving me that mana. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You're a lot nicer to me sometimes than I realize, you know, because you can predict the future, and I appreciate that. 5 mana. We looking for the Locust God? BT dubs. Like, seriously, any of the gods, like any of the new gods in Limited, like, you just can't win. Like, it's just basically impossible. Because their passive abilities, even if you lock them down, their passive abilities are just ridiculous. So, Bloodwater Entity. Gonna probably take a Blur Blades. Or no, Countervailing Winds. Gotcha. Well, now we know what he's drawing. So that's good. Okay. Let's just go to combat here. Swing out. Full 7. All right. If you double block, I'll just unsummon one of your dudes. Probably Aerial Guide. No blocks? You thinking about it? Thinking real hard about it? If you double block, you can kill one of these things. Most likely the Drake. Because you both have flying. Gonna give it prowess. Gotcha. Still no blocks? Okay. Taking 6. Not terrible. All right. Gonna lock these dudes down. One, two, three, 4. He did draw Countervailing Winds, so he can play that out if he wants to. I'm going to play out something much worse. Gotcha. Very sneaky, sis. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Ominous Sphinx would get countered here if I played it out. So I'm not going to do that. I will instead attack for 6. See if he decides to use anything else. Excuse me. Unsummon, gotcha. Going to 6. Let's play an Unquenchable Thirst on that guy. I'm just not feeling him. I have 6 to, you know, be able to countervailing wins it, so if he wants me tapped out, that's fine. For a turn, I'll be happy to take 2. The prowess is what's bothering me on this guy. That's fine. So 1 card in his hand is countervailing winds. And let's just get out, you know, our Ominous Sphinx, because you decided to do that. That's fine. Whew. That was a good run of plays there. Ugh, why? No. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. All right. Okay. I can kill him this turn, but I can't because he's going to block, which is fine. Yeah, okay. Whew. Ugh, Locust God. Why? So bad. I mean, so good, but Jesus Christ. I was just talking about how terrible they were. Let's take out God-fearing Servant. Let's put in a Dutiful Servants again. Well played, well played. Whew. Yeah, the gods are crazy, dude. Because of the way he's playing, I'm pretty sure I'm going to play out my River Winders instead of my Sphinxes here and my Aven, just because I can beat his ground game with the creatures. And, you know, the Scarab God is only a 4/4, so it's not like it's a big deal. Yeah, thanks to the Unsummon. Yes, yeah, completely. Unsummon is amazing. Might want to board in a Countervailing Winds for that. Let's see if I want to take something out. Probably Aven Reedstalker. Just so I can kind of deal with his situation a bit better. I think that's probably good. Because once he plays out his 4/4 flyer Locust God, I mean it's obviously going to go over the Striped Riverwinder, but the Striped Riverwinder can beat it in combat, and so that means I can still attack into his dudes. So I think that's fine. I almost want to put in Sphinx again, but it's just so much more like I'm a little bit tilting right now. Let's throw in a Consign and take out Countervailing Winds. Let's do that. I like that a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Again, the Scarab God, like all the gods are ridiculous, and they're dumb. Let's see, Servants, Thirst, Consign, Aven. Is this worth keeping in this kind of matchup? It's slower, obviously, but I can go turn 1, cycle, turn 2, Consign or Unquenchable Thirst, whatever he's going to play out. turn 3 nothing, turn 4 servant or Aven. Let's go with this. I like this. Yeah, mirror doesn't trigger into the battlefield abilities. So, yep. Which is kind of sad. Also a funny learning experience for some people who try to copy Riddle form like they did with me last game, or last draft. I'll take 1. Cycle this away for strategic planning. Let's go for a strategic planning here. Why? I mean, I have to take Gideon. I don't. Yeah. Gideon, why are you so dumb? Come on. Sinuous Striker. Again for 1. Wish that was a planes. That would have been nice. Would have been nice. Let's see. I can bounce, or I can tap bounce, or I can make a 2/2. Let's make a 2/2. I would consider it worse if it would, because if you never get to attack with creatures, you go. Yeah. I agree. All right. What do you got? Offering the trade. You were so kind. But I will decline. And you're going to pump to 3. I would. Yeah. Again, countervailing wins because he doesn't have anything in his graveyard. It can't be. It's not a counterspell. So if he thinks he has it in his hand, it's not going to do anything. Bloodwater Entity. 2 unsummons. 2 unquenchable thirsts. Well, I've got the... What's your favorite archetype in this format? Mine is blue-green ramp slash for second ton whenever I can. I think that's hilarious, honestly. I think green-white is probably my favorite. Blue-white's always really good. And green-red, if you get into enough creatures, are insane. So... Everything here is an instant, basically, so I'm really just... I'm going to save Unquenchable Thirst for a real threat. I'm going to pass turn. Would love to get into a Plains right now. Gonna swing out for 2, see if he wants to offer. I'm gonna offer the trade. He's not want to do it though. That's fine. He's got 5 mana. Swing it out. Bounce. Bounce, baby, bounce. Would be funny if you played on Countervailing Winds right now. There was the guy yesterday in the draft that did that, which was awkward. Okay. I'll take 3 for now. Let's see. Do I consign his Sinuous Striker? Yes, I do. Hopefully I'll draw into a plains this turn. Nope. Sure didn't. Dang it. Let's Unquenchable Thirst the Bloodwater here. Just swing out for 2 again. God. Not getting mana sometimes is like... A, it's really sucky. B, like, if you have a good hand like this where it's like, oh, this is good stuff. Like, ugh, come on. You're just going to play Sinuous Striker and swing out again? That's fine. I'm going to cycle away the Riverwinder here. Catcher's Vendor isn't terrible. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's plus you. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Man, that is some country talk right there. I tell you what. I tell you what. All right, let's get out for 2. Now we're a little bit better off. And I can unsummon if he decides to play out like a Scarab God or something this following turn. So now it's a true race. Gonna try and unsummon his Bloodwater. That's fine. Although I would have probably saved unsummon for Gideon, but you know, that's me. But at least now we know what he's going to play. I mean, he's going to play his Bloodwater and then play out or get an unsummon on top. So, I mean, both of those plays don't look great, honestly. Especially against a Gideon that I can turn into a 4/4 the following turn. So, yeah, I don't know about that. You going to swing at Gideon or me? I would swing at me, honestly, based on the situation. Does Summoning Sickness affect Gideon? Yes. Yeah, Immortal does can't attack when it comes down. Yeah, it can't attack when it comes down, so it has Summoning Sickness. So I +1 automatically to make sure that it doesn't die to like in something where it's like a 3 damage spell, and B, I can ooh, what is this? Oh, that seemed like a lot of effort. Let's throw that away. All right. Let's see here. I can do Oketra's Avenger. Dutiful Servants, which is probably what I want. But let's play out Oketra's Avenger and Steward of Solidarity. He's tapped out, so he can't do anything. So I don't mind doing this. Yep. It's going to give Gideon flying. So I'm just going to get over for 7. Or 6, not 7. All right, now we're in much better standings. Whew, just need to, you know, not have the Scarab God come down. That would be fantastico. But I think because of Aven Aerial Guide, I think that this is game. If he can't figure out a way to get rid of it, he'll play that for the blocker, and he'll get unsummoned back. But it's on top of his deck; it's not in his hand, which is much worse. So that means I can still get in for a following turn. Okay, decision paralysis would be nice. Trial of Solidarity. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Time to Gideon some damage. I meant Locust God, not Scarab God. I'm sorry. You're right. Okay. He's going to have to block everything. Thing. That should probably game, though. I mean, he'll take a lot of damage from this. Do you have a counter spell? You don't have anything in your graveyard. You have Blur Blades, so you can kill Oketra. Yeah. That's fine. Yep. I'm going to give him Flight. Not Gideon. That's fine. You're still going to die to Gideon. You need to block something. No problem. Cool. You're at 2. So you can internalize Proven Combatant, I believe, or you can play out your big dude. Your, I think, 5/6. Is there anything in here that I can do? You're gonna unsummon. Gonna exert and create a 1/1. In response, kind of a wasted play for doing that. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna block. And you're dead, right? I mean, unless you play your other dude. Come on. So close. I mean, he's at 2, obviously, so... Oh, going down to 1. Why would you do that? Okay. 3, 5, have 5. play out Dutiful Servant here. Pass turn. Because Sinuous Striker can't get past Dutiful Servant. Yeah, I could have played the flyer there for sure. But I'm kind of like a little nervous of losing Gideon in that situation. But, I mean, that was definitely a play I could have done. Absolutely. So, yeah, he'll just pass. All right, now I can get out both of these guys. You think it's about threatening lethal before they stabilize? I can see that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I agree now. I think that was probably a better play. You're right. 2 in the air, though, if he doesn't have a flyer this turn. That's probably game. Well, you can kill one of these guys. Can you kill a steward instead? Gotcha. Imaginary threats. Cycling that? Yeah. Don't have enough mana to play your dude. Locust God. Should be game. Just gonna swing out. I mean, do you have an answer? Two, three. No problem. Probably should have seen Avon Reed Soccer coming, but that was my bad. Do I have anything in here worth anything? Nope. It'll just take him to 3. Yep. Would like to get out decision paralysis. That's my goal here. There's Locust God. Would love decision paralysis. Decision paralysis. Well, we had a good run, folks. Yep. Making a 1/1 flyer. Again, they have haste, so. Will we go to a game 3? Looks like it. Yep. Make all the flyers. You let them draw out on you? Yeah. It's okay, though. Learning experience. Again, the Locust God, when it comes down, it just runs the match, so it's hard to deal with. But again, decision paralysis, if I draw into that, would be great, because that would still be the game. If he attacks with Locust and Avon. We'll see what happens here. He could have a countervailing winds in his hand, though, so. Not great. David Collins? Any relation to Phil Collins? Overvalued Gideon? Yeah, for this matchup, I pretty much did. I think this Gideon's good, though, overall. Like, I think it'll probably see standard play once the other Gideon cycles out. It'll just replace its bigger brother in Mardu vehicles. But I do agree. Ooh, crash through. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Yep. Yeah, that hurts. But yeah, Locust God in sealed is ridiculous. It runs the match, as you can see, once it hits. You're just going to do an alpha strike. It's not lethal. Yeah, it's not lethal, I don't believe, because I can block. But he's probably going to send 4 or Locust God Gideon's way. Yeah, I should have let it die, that's what I'm saying. You're right. Let's see. All of these are going for Gideon. That's fine. Proven combatant. Yeah, this is basically game. Not basically. It is game. Yep. I mean, now he has lethal on board, obviously, but punt? Why punt? I mean, he played Locust God. That's, should have killed a token. Yeah. That's 7. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter for killing a token. Uncrop Crasher. Now this deck's just for like, you know what? We're just going to just throw our entire hand at you. That's fine. Jeez. Yep. What up, Jess? Alrighty. You about to see me die horribly. Go to a game 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it. All right, let's go to game 3. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Can we do anything to help that? Ominous Sphinx, maybe. Sparring Mummy, perhaps. I kind of want to get River Winders out because I'm going to be dealing with so much more flyers. I know I put them in there for the very purpose of like dealing with his Locust God, but if I can't get them out, obviously, then it's dumb. I think being able to, you know what? I'm putting they're staying in because they have cycling, so they help me with cycling. This is gonna be a tough matchup regardless. Ominous Sphinx might be good in here now because I have the striped sidewind or River Winders. So let's put him in and take out a proven combatant. I like that idea. Little top heavy now, but I think we'll be okay because those cards have cycling. I'll play first. Let's see. Got an early game cycler to go for another land. If we can get that out, if we can get Gideon out early, then we're fine. Honestly, I'll keep this because I can cycle Shimmer Scale, Drake. Otherwise, this hand would be terrible. But getting into just one blue mana would be fine. Not pass the turn. Yep. Nice. We got our 2. We got our 3 actually. All right. And I'm going to cycle at the beginning of his turn. Just to make sure we're keeping up pace. Very cool. Do you have a sensor? No. Good. Sure, why not? I'll plus him and pass. Turn 3 Gideon and sealed. Pretty good. All right. Crasher? Are you serious? Ouch. I'll sandblast that or farm it away. Yep. Let's make it a 4/4 and swing in. Pass turn. What do you got? I'm actually going to do a Sam. Whoa, unwinding. Give it a second. It just unwound the entire match. Sigh. I had to explain to the opponent what just happened. And my hand's totally different. Well. It's worth keeping still, though, right? You still got 7 minutes to play this last game. You got Locust God on pre-release last night, or on pre-release night. Nice. Good job, Tom. Locust God and Sealed is insanity. All right, let's play out our planes past turn. Jeez. I've never had to actually go all the way back to where we had to actually just start a new game. That's silly. Yeah, cause that's the first time I've seen completely rewind the game. Yeah, I've never actually seen it go all the way back to just give you a new hand and everything. I've had it where it just replays the game again for you really quickly. But yeah, it usually reverts. I agree, it usually does. Ugh. See, and then when we don't get our Gideon on turn 3 anymore. Yeah, that's a serious issue with MTGO. Really weird. Yeah, it's a weird glitch. I'm not sure what has caused it, really. I mean, I guess ever since our Devastation came online, it's just this glitch has been here. I would hope that they would do some downtime today or tomorrow to fix this issue, but you know, I have no idea. Well, there's Consign. Goodness, this is a bad hand. Whoa. The match is like dying. You see that? It was like, do you want to play this or tap it? I'm like, no, I want to play it. Yep. Goodness. Probably lose this one now. There's a combatant. Not feeling too hot on the situation now. I didn't draw a card there. I didn't draw a card. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Wow. Okay. No, I had to go for a blue-white flyer sec, but right now, MTGO is deciding to die on me. Goodness gracious. That's true. I could have tried to play that. That would have been funny. Yep. Hey, there's no Catcher's Avenger. Gonna sandblast. Yeah, so they just don't want you to win. I mean, you know, it's just sometimes the game is against me. Oh man. My opponent's like kind of in disbelief right now. What is happening? Stuff's moving around. Okay. Yep. Sandblast. Okay. Yeah. Draw me a card. Hey. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Okay. Yep. Good lord. I just want to play Magic. Come on. Yeah, I assume they'll have some downtime sometime tomorrow or today. I don't really know. It's just silly that this is a thing that's happening. He's got 6 mana for decision paralysis, so or not decision paralysis for Locust God. Yep, there it is. Goodness gracious. See, I just need 4. Get under 4 minutes now. I gotta huff it. Yeah, he'll take that. Blur Blades, no problem. Whew. This has been a match to remember. Really, you would do Blur Blades and not play out Locust God again? Interesting. Score so far? Yeah, 1-1. Yeah, this is game 3. I mean, I'm dead, so. Not sure how he killed my Gideon. Did he attack it twice? Oh, he redirected the damage to Gideon. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense now. So he's won now, for sure. Come on. Yep. What is happening? I that. I just drew 2 cards. Oh, I hit cancel. Okay, thank God. This match, man. Goodness. Such a weird glitch. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Phantom Draw revealed itself. Yeah, there's Locust God for the 100th time. Sweet, I can cycle that away. Taking 6. Yeah, he'll still survive, but yep. Maybe I'll draw into an unsummon. Nope. But he will go down to 10. Here comes the card value. Was not expecting this match to go the way it is right now. All right. Sinuous Striker. Offering the trade, basically. Sure, why not? Because I can embalm him. Yep. That's perfectly fine. Destroy him. I'll try. He's got some value on me, you know, that I don't really have at the moment. Blur Blades. Blur Blades. Oh my gosh. The card the client is like dying right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm okay with trading. If you are. You've got a card in your hand you can use. Brute Strength. Nah, that's game. Goodness. Welcome to our Devastation pre-alpha. Yeah, it feels like it right now. I mean, he's got 2 minutes. I've got 1 minute. I mean, that's probably it. Come on. Swing into me. I deserve it. Oh, it's all right, Slash. Again, like with drafting, I'm here for having fun. Yep. I'll just take the 4 for now. I mean, sure. Yep. Why not? I'm just gonna be reckless now because I know that I've lost this. But overall record, I believe I went 2-1 in the last match. Maybe I lost. I'm not sure. I think I lost. Actually, I went 1-2, and then this one this is the 3rd round. I won the first one. He won the second one, and then this is the 3rd. And I can't pay that right there for countervailing wins. Nope. I have 25 seconds. I'm just going to Do the old pass the turn. Keeps ticking up or down. I'm at 20 seconds. He's got a minute. Oh, it is ticking. It's going up and down for him. I just noticed that. Wow. This match is just screwed. I'm done. We're gonna concede because, whoo, that was scary. The client's like, I'm just gonna crap the bed right now. Let's go to the last round. Woo, you saw that though, right? You saw that. Goodness gracious. I get to send this to MTGO at Wizards and be like, yo, my game, like, you know, just decided not to work at all. That's crazy. That is just sad. I was going to type in the chat. Okay. Join. All right. Let's see what we got here. Weedstalker, Wind Guide, Illumination. Not terrible, not great. Can definitely cycle the Illumination to hopefully get into some lower level cards. I'll keep. Pass turn. Play a land, pass turn. Prowess. Got Gideon. Pass turn. Probably should have played the plains there, not the swamp or island, but you know, whatever, I do what I want. Gonna yield to that. I'm just kind of shooken up from you know, the game trying to like destroy my soul right now. All right. Pass. Aerial guide. Not bad. Pass. Let's see. Play into. I would like to draw planes to play some Gideons, but we'll likely play. Yeah, puncturing blow. Nice. Swing in for 2. Excuse me. Let's play out Avon Wind Guide here. Pass turn. Following turn, play Ominous Sphinx. Gilded Ceradon. Excuse me. Swing out for 2 in the air. Let's go for a decision paralysis this following turn. Yeah, Ceradon is crazy with the desert bonus. That's why I'm trying to make sure it's not going to do anything. 3 cards in his hand, though. Granitic Titan. And you've got the bombs for sure. Let's go for a strategic planning, see if we can get a plains. Mirage Mirror is so good. Gonna go for a plains instead, though. Go to combat, swing for 2 in the air. Go to 16. All right. Those on untap. That guy's prevented damage. Well, most likely Unquenchable Thirst the Ceradon, because that's silly. And I have, if I draw into a land, I'll have enough left over to, nope, okay. Let's play Unquenchable Thirst on him. This guy has Menace as well, so that's one thing to keep in mind. I'll play out the Reed Stalker this following turn. Yep. Yeah, Reed Stalker. Because he's probably going to try and attack out with the Nimble Blade. The opponent can get out of this with a Cartouche of Ambition. Yeah, there's a lot of situations like this where, I mean, the opponent can definitely kind of work around. So he's a 3/5 right now. This is a 1/2 now. Yep. Most likely going to swing out against Gideon. Yep. I'll have Gideon take that. And hope he doesn't have Blur Blades. Okay. Gonna up that. Swing in for 1. Play out Sphinx and Steward. Pass turn. I definitely have the flying power, and he has lifelink on his creature. So if Aven Windguide actually, if he attacks into me, I'll let Aven Windguide die, so I can actually embalm him. He can come back as a 2/3. That seems to be the best play for that. I do like how you said that, Tony, where it was like, don't know how your opponent can get out of this, and then like literally a second later, he plays something that he can get out of. Oops. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Yeah, that's going to kill Gideon. Yep. So this will kill Granitic Titan. Let's see, I can do 6 in the air. This is only for me, but the sound and picture isn't synced. I'm not sure. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm seeing it pretty much on Kilter. May have to look it back. Yeah, Aven Windguide is great. Go to 9. I'll block with Steward of Solidarity, or yeah, block and make a dude. Yep. 3 cards in his hand, though, so he could have a way out of this. You feel like Gideon Trials is somewhat overrated and limited. I've never seen it played where it has meaningful effect on the game. I agree that Gideon is not amazing. He can definitely help a situation, but he's not, you know, balls to the walls. Oh my God. I agree with that. Let's block here, and then I'm going to exert. Another Gilded Ceradon? Oh my God. That's just gross. Let's see. Need 6 for that. So mark it. I'm just going to be bringing this guy back. Swinging 6 again. Going to 4. You'll go back up to 6, and then if you don't have a kill spell for something, you'll go back up to 7 and survive, yeah. No, you won't. You'll still die because of this guy. So, let's see. 4. He'll gain 4 life, go up to 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's still game. Unless you have something to kill my guys. Yeah. That's fine. I'll take 8. Go down to 8. For added insurance, let's play out Trial of Solidarity. And that should be game. Yeah, okay. See here. I think I'm actually okay with my situation. You know, every single game I haven't drawn this yet. This has been in my deck, so what the deal? What the diddly dangle? Got him! Let's take out Godfrey's Faithful, put in a Stripe Riverwinder for that cycling effect. Actually, let's do Dutiful Servant. That butt on that card is crazy. May actually be good to put in Act of Heroism. Let's do that for game 2. GG, Shamus. Shamus? Is it Shamus or Shamus? I think it's probably Shamus. See what luck of the Irish. I'm actually a bit Irish and Scottish, so if you can't tell from my red hair. All right, let's go to game 2. I don't know about you guys, but I am hungry. I'm hangry. Come on, guys. Red-black is great if you have the removal suite. So just for me, it's like I have the embalmed creatures. I thought of putting in Cunning Survivor for Proving Combatant because I could put in another the Stripped Riverwinders and have cycling to make them unblockable. But the thing for me is he'll have the removal. So Unsummon, Trial, Sandblast. This is okay if I draw into a Plains. So let's keep. The Ceradons are what I'm worried about the most in this matchup. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. Come on, Annie. You guys seen any movies lately? I saw Spider-Man: Homecoming on Friday. That was pretty good. Probably the safest Marvel movie I've ever seen, even though it wasn't technically Marvel, it was Sony. So that was fun. I like the good old superhero movie from time to time. Oh, there's our planes. All right, let's play this island, then plains, and then we'll get our Gideon out. Very nice. How much? Very cool. All right. Pass turn. May cycle the Drake here. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I don't want to. Because you did that. Homecoming was fun, more like a teen comedy disguised as a superhero movie. Yeah, it kind of felt like that. It kind of felt like a National Lampoon's like Van Wilder or whatever, like in certain moments. Or like the fun parts of Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's like, oh, we're like a rom-com, kind of. But not really. Which is fine. And it's not a bad thing. Okay. Let's swing out for 4. No blocks. No blocks. No blocks. Let's see. Let's save up the Gideon because we have 2 removal spells and pass turn. Spider-Man is not released here in Germany, but I will definitely see it at the end of the week. Really looking forward to it. It's a good movie, Phage. I like it. I liked it. It's definitely like Tony Stark, the movie, but also Spider-Man. That's kind of how I felt like it was. Which is fine. It's just kind of silly. But it is a good movie. Like I loved the villain. The Vulture was great in the film. I think that was probably the highlight of the movie for me. I love the Vulture. I love the Vulture in the comics too, but I think like they really like made him a true character in the film. Okay. What do you got in main phase 2 for me? You've got 7 cards in your hand. You've got something. Is it all like creatures that are too expensive to cast? Come on. Trial of Zeal. Gotcha. Going to redirect it to Gideon. He won't die, but very close. Going to swing out. Could swing out for 6 here, but going to wait. get out the Drake here. It's got a bit bigger butt than Avon. Going to 4 mana. This is where the Ceradon probably comes in. Vulture felt more sympathetic and down to earth, unlike a lot of Marvel villains. I really liked Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Yeah, I think Vulture was like really humanized. I think he was a cool character, and I think like he was written in a way that was like believable for one. He wasn't like super maniacal. He was just trying to like make a living, and like that's a cool villain premise. I think that's really cool. Cartouche of Zeal. Ugh. Yeah, +1/+1 haste. Gonna kill Gideon here. Can't block. Yeah, kill Gideon. Yep. Let's get out. Avon Wind Guide. Swing out. For 3. Going to 9. This might be a pretty quick 2-0. Pretty sure that a prerequisite to get your own Marvel character is you have to either be named Tom or Chris. Oh my gosh, that is so true. Why are they all named Tom or Chris? That's so weird. I 100% get that too. Ugh. That's fine. Avon has Embalm, so rather him than me, honestly. Your audio is way low, man. Really? Looking at this, I can tweak it to be a little bit louder. I appreciate that, Good Shepherd. Let me know if it's any lower or whatever, if I need to continue to tweak it up. Because I have my board right here in front of me. I can, do a little bit of tweaking. That was it, right? Yeah. Okay. Play out an island. 5, 6, 7. Can reanimate him for 6. Or go in for 5 this turn. With Vigilance. Ed Sheeran drafts. What? A little louder would be nice? Okay. How about something like that? Is that better? Whoop, whoop. How about that? Compared to other channels, you're running at almost half the decibels. Gotcha. Let me play out this turn first. Gotcha. I also have the problem of like doing this, moving back and forth. So that's something. So okay. As long as the sound sounds good, I mean, that's all I care about. As long as the sound sounds good. What am I talking about? Coming in for 5. I appreciate that, Good Shepherd, and everybody else. Cat-looking jeans. Ed Sheeran? I'm not Ed Sheeran. What? Who's Ed Sheeran? I know who Ed Sheeran is. To be clear, the issue is when you're talking away from the mic. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I just need to make sure that I'm in front of the mic the entire time. I got you. He's at 4. I'll just make sure from now on to be, talking directly into the mic. So that way you guys hear me. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Manticore. I'm not going to chance that. Now remember, this guy has reach, so something to keep in mind. I'm going to cast this outright. Boop. Just watching you draft from yesterday. Sorry, it was just bugging me because my laptop's not very loud. Yeah, no, fine. Like if it's quiet, let me know. I want to definitely make sure that everything sounds good. I do not want to have a situation where you guys can't hear me. That would suck. That guy shut me down a little bit for a turn. But if he's going to attack out with the Manticore here, I'm going to have to kill it with Sandblast. Yes, Minotaurs. My Minotaur deck tech should be coming out later today, so keep an eye out for that. Sandblast that. Do you have a brute strength? Okay, just making sure you don't have a brute strength or something. I'll take the 2. Gilded Ceradon. Okay, I have 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get back our Aven this turn. Yep. Let's do the strategic planning. Decision paralysis would be great. Or an unsummon. I'll take that. Pass the turn. Minotaurs, known for their flight-killing prowess. Yeah, I don't. It's dumb. Definitely going to take some damage here. Probably 6. He doesn't have a desert, though, so I could double block if I wanted to. No, because it would have been considered blocked. Because if they block it, then the damage doesn't go through. It's just considered blocked, and that damage doesn't go anywhere, which is a little annoying. So that's fine. Anyone else disappointed in the value of standards has been lately? It's kind of annoying to know you'll never win buying boosters. Well, I mean, you'll win by buying boosters with draft or sealed. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't crack packs. I would buy singles from your local game store. If you're looking for singles for MTGO traders, this place I'm playing from is great for that. I mean, it's super cheap. Like the Minotaur deck I'm gonna be premiering tonight is like I think $40 in all, for every single piece, all 75 cards. I think it's probably under $40. I can't exactly remember. I think Fatal Push is the only card that pushes it kind of over the limit. All right. Okay, let's see what happens here. Unsummon that. Perhaps by not cracking packs, less packs are opened, thereby increasing value. Sort of. Kind of how it works. Is that game? Looks like it may be game. 3 cards in hand. Do you have kind of like an answer? Let's see. I'm going to attack with both. That's lethal. Going in for 5. That's it. Sweet. All right, that was it for today's draft. Still didn't do great. But you know, again, it's all about having fun. Although that game 2, I feel like I would have actually won that third game in game 2 had it not been for the, MTGO like unwinding. That would have been insane. Fatal Push was the only card that was like $10. Everything else was relatively cheap. Yeah, it's super cheap. Everything else in that deck is incredibly cheap. Fatal Push, if you want to not have it in the deck, you don't have to have it, but it is a great removal card, so that's something to keep in mind. You can always put Magma Spray instead of Fatal Push because it's basically doing the job, but nah. I mean, it's really great to pack an expensive rare in a pack, but it really sucks to spend like $60 on a play set of cards you want to. I mean, if you want to play with the cards, I think $60 is fine. Like for me, so for the Cat Tribal deck in Standard right now, I actually got the physical copy of that too to play at my local game store, and that deck was maybe $60, and I'm going to be playing it, like every couple Fridays when I have the time. I think it's worth it. Modern Masters 2017 is fair, I think. I understand maybe that just want to drive the value for Modern, but sucks since I play Limited. I can never really win back my investment. Well, I think if you're playing like if you're just playing Draft and Limited, you may pull a Giant Bomb you can resell for your value back. But otherwise, yeah, it's basically just paying $15 or paying $20 for Limited. But again, I think that's for me. If I'm playing Draft with like 6 other people at a local game store, or like $12 here to play Draft for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I think that's great. I think that's worth the value because it's fun, Cats season 2. Jellicle cats, that's what they are. Oh, $60 for a deck is fine, but not for 4 cards. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think whenever I was building my black-blue control deck a couple sets ago with Torrential Gearhulk and all that, they were like $30 a pop, and like Liliana was like $50. I think that is expensive for the standard environment where the cards cycle. Now, if you're gonna be spending $50 for like a modern or a vintage or something like that, I think that's much more reasonable because those cards will be forever. So. Not really mean it's great to crack an expensive rare in a pack, but it really sucks to spend. You already said that, yeah. I play with my cat deck since Omni Cat was released, and I guess it will be better now. Yeah, and the cats in Hour of Devastation are ridiculous. They're so much fun. Pride Sovereign, you have, what is the other thing? The Feral Prowler, and then Adorned Pouncer. Those are the 3 that are in the new set, and they are crazy good. I would recommend probably taking out like an Always Watching and putting in an Anointed Procession. So. Good Shepherd $300 top decks. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Pro Tour level decks, then that's kind of how it is. Excuse me. The new Cat 3-drop is amazing. Yeah, I think it is. I think Pride Sovereign is crazy. Makes it, I would say, basically a 4/4 when it comes down because you have like a bunch of other 1-drop cats. And then you make 2 other cats, so it's like huge. So, and with Anointed Procession, if it's in your deck, which it will be in my deck and the new one, which will be going live tomorrow, is just insane. So. But that is it for today, guys. I have to get off here and continue working. But like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to MTGO Traders. And I'll see you guys probably this coming Monday again for another draft with Hour of Devastation. And yeah, just look out for the deck techs. Look out for the gameplay videos from Jolts and myself and Kenji. I think you'll have one probably later this month. But yeah, had a ton of fun. Hope you guys had fun. And yeah, the stream schedule for Tony, the stream schedule will be probably Mondays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for now. We may do it, more than once a week. But for now, I kind of want to just keep it kind of a weekly thing until I can work it into my schedule. But I appreciate it, guys. Bye, Good Shepherd. Goodbye. I hope that's a Mass Effect reference because I love Mass Effect. All right. Thanks again, guys.